A swarm of monsters can be seen attacking and ravaging people. Someone shouts, "No way I die in a place like this. Guys, please endure it until the captain comes back." With that, a man flanked in shiny gear unsheathes his sword and declares, "Leave it to me." As he unleaves his blade, it flies through the air, slicing through his enemies. In one fell swoop, he ravages the horde of monsters. This is none other than the captain of the squad, and our main character. Everyone looks relieved to see him. He uses magic, hurling fireballs at the remaining enemies and burning the flying demons to smithereens. A laser demon notices him and charges, but with a single slash of his blade, the demon is cut into pieces. Blood splatters as the man sheathes his sword once more. After defeating every demon on the battlefield, with their corpses lying on the ground, he walks toward his fellow team members. "Come on, Gil, stand up. We can't let the ending of our mission be like this." The man apologizes to his captain. "You really are an amazing captain. You defeated such a huge number of beasts, almost all by yourself." The main character replies, "Oh, stop it. It wasn't my effort alone. This is the captain of the North Hawk Knights, Warren of the Liefeld Kingdom." That night on the battlefield, everyone throws a loud celebration. "Great job surviving, everyone. Now all troops of the North Hawk Knights shall return home. The mission is finally done. We can finally go home. Nonetheless, we would have died multiple times if it wasn't for the captain. He probably eradicated all the monsters within the kingdom by himself. Don't you think?" Others shout, "I'm going to follow the captain forever." Another member laughs, "Hey, who want to deal with soft idiots like you?" After this subjugation expedition, Captain Warren is going to marry Princess Tylene, the third princess of the kingdom. "Hey, we're not officially getting married." The main character tries to protest, but everyone erupts in a celebration. It's the birth of the first knight in history to receive a royal title. The main character, feeling a little embarrassed, mutters, "Yes, you idiots, you're making me flustered. We haven't even held hands before." In his excitement, he almost slams one of his men into the ground. "Can you walk?" he asks. The man nearly passed out, coming to the main point. That year-long subjugation expedition that made hell feel lukewarm was all for this moment, to surpass the test of love between royalty and a commoner. The glow in the main character's eyes shows how excited and blessed he feels as he approaches the kingdom walls. He says to himself, "I'll achieve happiness." The scene shifts to the southern post castle's audience chamber. He is on his knees before his majesty. The minister gasps, "Unbelievable. It can't be. He survived that hell." "Northern Hawk Knight Warren Granville, I have returned from the expedition subjugation mission." The king says, "Right, lift your head, Warren. It's a great deed to have completed the 1-year-long mission." Nowadays, His Majesty has relaxed from parliamentary pressure. The main character replies, "It's a waste to use such words on me. By receiving your blessings, we knights survived without losing anyone. Even a little of that helped calm our minds. That's how we truly feel." The main character is shocked when the king says, "Not exactly. To say it accurately, all except one survived. That's you, Warren. You are already dead." He couldn't understand what the king, soon to be his father-in-law, had just said. "I'm alive, though." The king bows his head and says sorry. Warren rises, confused. "Hold on. What in the world are you saying?" The guards surround him. "Hey, don't come near the king." "Hold on. It's not a problem." "Hey, read it for him." One of the ministers reads aloud. "North Hawk Knight Captain Warren engaged in a duel while charging into a barbarian fort, unfairly received a spear to his body, and lost his life. Family members will be paid compensation and consolation money as per regulation. Additionally, the engagement with the third princess, Her Royal Highness Tylene, is canceled." That is all. The main character couldn't understand what was happening. The king asks, "Knight Commander, have you met with her yet?" Warren couldn't speak. "I see. Well, perhaps it is better for you that way. Did something happen to the princess?" "Warren, if you don't stop here, we cannot let this pass." The minister threatens. Warren grabs the minister by the collar. "Isn't this too much? I risked my life and fought countless times for this kingdom while you all stood safely in the castle. I've been spitting blood, dragging my broken body to kill enemies. It's not like I'm asking you to thank me, but what are you hiding from me? Say it right now. The scene suddenly changes to a tavern where the fellow members of the Northhawk Knights are enjoying themselves, eating and drinking. It's a feast. It's a feast. Make some noise. The alcohol's delicious. Cheers to the Northhawk Knights. Though the captain sure is late. Everyone's thinking about you, idiot. They're meeting after a whole year, you know. But the main character is just sitting alone in his room with his sword by his side. Everyone assumes the captain is probably flirting with the princess by now, but reality is different. This is an important secret kept within the imperial court. Upon receiving news of her pregnancy, the third princess has become engaged to someone new. This revelation brought Warren to his knees. It's unfortunate, Knight Commander. We don't want to see you in this pathetic state. As the people around him explain that her new partner is apparently a handsome count of the imperial court, and it seems Her Highness the Princess herself invited him. Warren thinks to himself, "Shut up. I don't care who it is. I don't want to hear this story." Returning to the present, he slices the wall near the window with his blade. In the end, she just chose the blood of a noble over the status or honor of a commoner. I volunteered for the night troops for 20 years. I offered my life, whether as a sword or a shield, and this is the result she gave me? What a joke. How long has it been since I last felt like this? Right? It was that time when I first killed someone. My first kill. The scene shifts outside his manor. Everything is locked and loaded. The cart is filled with his necessities. Wearing a cloak, he thinks, right, let's go. Someone calls out, Nissim. He turns toward the calm, gentle voice, surprised. A beautiful girl stands there, Ellie, his childhood friend. How mean. It's been a while. I've been waiting this whole time, yet you didn't even tell me anything, and now you're already leaving? I'm sorry. I was dismissed from my duty as Knight Commander just yesterday, so I'm planning to move to the countryside and enjoy a slow life or something. She looks shocked. What? Wait a minute. I never even heard that you got fired from a Knights. What? I just told you. She makes a confused face. That's not what I mean. What about the Knights and everyone else? No witty. I'm sure Gil will do a good job. Plus, he has a strong childhood friend by his side too. He apologizes inwardly. He cannot tell her the real reason for his departure. If he does, she'll get involved. Ellie is the last person he wants dragged into this. So where are you going? I'm going to Norwald, that remote countryside at the northern frontier. Aren't you supposed to marry the young lady? He smiles faintly. Fine, do you want to come along then? She freezes, speechless. He caresses her head. I'm kidding. This is fine. As he walks away, he thinks to himself, my fiancée was just a piece of trash. Seeing his state, Ellie feels sourness in her heart. He continues thinking, my childhood friend was kind and nice to me. For me to give up on this kingdom, this is more than enough. As he says goodbye to the capital city, he vows, surely I won't even step foot here anymore. But not being able to fight back does piss me off. He spurs his horse and curses aloud. Damn you. It's not like I'm just leaving and letting you all live. The next time someone gets in my way, I'll kill every single one of them. You got that, you stupid idiots? On his journey, he stops his horse near a cliff. That was close. I came all the way to a place with almost no people. Traveling through a valley, he notices something on the ground. A scream. A few men lie dead, and 2 kids are desperately fighting off attackers. You can't run away now. Stay close to me. Close your eyes, the boy tells the girl. The perverted men want to capture the children alive. It's their boss's order. Just as the kids are about to be taken and scream for help, a shadow falls over the men. The main character leaps from above, swinging his sword as he lands. A massive explosion sends the attackers flying. No one understands what just happened. He lands. One man tries to hit him on the head with an axe, shouting, "Who the brazen hell are you?" The axe shatters on impact. In one fell swoop, all 3 men are cut to pieces. Luck wasn't on the barbarian's side today. The ground cracks from the force of his attack. He's clearly in a terrible mood. After defeating them, he growls, "Do you get even a tiny bit of how it feels to be cut now?" Then he clutches his head in pain. The one who wants to cry from the pain is me. You idiots. The girl and boy stare at him, crying on the ground. It's like a knight saving the princess. He looks at them and says, "Don't die," then walks away. The siblings talk. The boy says, "That old guy was amazing. He defeated that many with just one hit." The girl runs after the main character. "Mister." He sees her blushing eyes and stops. These eyes, could it be? He looks closely at both children. They are siblings. "You two ended up alone together, huh? Don't be compassionate to strangers. You just got betrayed after putting trust in someone." He relates deeply to his own words. The scene shifts to the princess with a man who says, "Your Highness the Princess, I always wanted to meet you." "This is bad. You're going to touch me. Calling me princess is too formal. Please call me Tylene. You leave me no choice." National politics and finance are so hectic, you see. Among them, military supplies are my current problem. If only he was here, the strongest knight commander. Not knowing the history, he continues. The princess's sharp eyes flash as she says, "Who cares about that boring man Warren who died miserably?" The man, clearly smitten, says, "Want to come along with me?" The scene shifts again. Once upon a time, there was a knight commander who dedicated his life to fighting for his kingdom. "Master, are we there yet? It's been like a month already." "Shut up, how should I know? There's nothing out here." "But seriously, this place, how many days has it been since we saw another person?" "According to the map, we should be close." "Hey, stop messing around. You're shaking the carriage." A house appears. "Is that it? Isn't that it, master?" Well, looks like we finally made it." "Oh, so this is our new territory. What a wonderful land." The knight commander who lost everything, betrayed by his fiancée, used and exiled, has come to the borderlands of Norwald. He lives coldly in this harsh outskirts with the two children he saved. The boy and girl say, "The mansion is huge and shabby and smells like mold. What the kingdom gave me as severance was this damn backwater patch called Norwald, a barren, worthless stretch of land and a damp, 100-year-old mansion that was a noble's estate in name only." The girl gets ready. "All right, I'll get to work right away." She grabs a broom and starts cleaning. The main character watches. "All right, Bill, we've only been here 30 minutes, and she's already working. Let's get the land cleared." They head to an open field. "First things first, guess I'll blow this whole area and turn it into a field." Seeing the huge area, the boy looks nervous, but the main character just starts. "Let's put the gloomy stories aside for now and do this." This is where the former strongest knight commander begins his second life. After digging a bit, we see shovels in the ground and a sword. The main character is teaching the boy swordsmanship. The boy attacks, but the master dodges effortlessly. The boy thinks, "I can't even touch him." "What's wrong, Meg? Just going to stand there and watch?" The master teases the girl that a month ago, after he saved them by chance, the siblings begged him to teach them swordsmanship and magic. The boy's name is Bill. The girl's is Meg, 14-year-old twins. They have a strange air of elegance and are well-dressed. They said they lost their parents and needed strength to survive. He agreed to teach them the basics of swordplay and magic. In return, Bill helps with heavy lifting and Meg does chores. How does that sound? Do we have a deal? Even though you want to know more about their past, there are things people just don't want to reveal, and he is okay with that. But Meg once said, regarding my night duties, "I have no experience, but I promise I'll do my best." He spat his drink right in Bill's face and quickly clarified, "Don't worry. I have no interest in doing that with kids like you." Back to the present. Meg uses magic. A fireball shoots from her hand. The master thinks, "Average." Bill sees an opening and attacks from behind, but the master flips him and pushes him lightly. Bill collides face first with his sister's fireball. A large explosion follows. "That's enough," the master says as Bill lies on the ground. "The combination attack just now wasn't bad. You're both improving." Bill complains, "You're so strong, master. I can't even tell if I'm improving. You have too much wasted movement, Bill. You two are twins. You can coordinate better than anyone else. Cover each other's weaknesses and grow strong together. Trust each other and work hard. I know you can do it." Impressed, the twins nod. "All right, that's enough for today's training. I spent my entire life on a battlefield, living side by side with death until just recently. Now my days are spent tilling fields and training children who aren't even of age. Well, living a slow life isn't so bad. As they return to the mansion, guess who is there? None other than Ellie, his childhood best friend. I am here. The kids ask, is that an acquaintance of Master's? They hesitate as Ellie says with a deadly smile, it hasn't even been a month, and you've already got such cute girls? The main character thinks, wait, Ellie is kind of scary right now. After he explains everything, Ellie understands. Oh, so you're his students. I'm Ellie. Your master and I have been together since we were kids, and we served in the Night Order together. An important reveal. Ellie was the deputy commander of the North Hawk Knights. The kids introduced themselves without much enthusiasm. I'm Bill. I'm Meg. Nice to meet you. Master saved us when we were in danger. Is that so? How cute. A pleasure to work with you from now on. The master warns, hey, don't act all high and mighty with a couple of kids. And what did you come here for? What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? I'm moving in with you starting today. Hope you don't mind. She says it so casually. What are you even talking about? What about the Night Order? You seriously quit? I was fired. What's the big deal? I came all this way to see you. Just get back to the capital for now. Tears fill her eyes. He is speechless. The kids watch them argue, minds blown. Late that night. No, that's horrible. You were the one who told me so passionately to come with you. I abandoned my house for you. You deceived me. I have no family. Where am I supposed to go back to? The kids chime in, Master, that's really out of line. I'm sorry, but I'm so disappointed. No, actually disgusted with you. What? Me? I'm the bad guy here. After pouring tea, Ellie asks seriously, I have just one thing to ask. Why did you leave the army? Why are you supposed to be dead? The whole royal capital is in an uproar over the sudden news of the heroic knight commander's death. It's not that complicated. He tells her straight, I was cheated on. The princess is already carrying another man's child. Ellie can't believe it. He continues, I wish it was a lie, but it's not. Getting pregnant while engaged would cause a huge scandal, right? So they declare me dead in action and let her marry her lover, a Count Palatine. That's the bureaucrats in council for you. What the hell? I cannot forgive them for using you as a scapegoat. Calm down, Ellie, you'll wake the kids. But the kids are already eavesdropping behind the door. This is too cruel, Ellie says. It's not something for you to get so angry about. Then I'll put all my energy into cursing that sign-off Twitch Princess Tylene. Seeing her curse the roots of the kingdom shocks him and terrifies the kids. He grabs her hand. I said stop. If you get caught, you could be executed. Tears stream down her face. But it's just not fair. Why are you the one crying? She places her hand on his. Your face looks so tired. You need the warmth of another person. The kids blush bright red as she leans close, eyes soft, from the kid's perspective. Move it, Meg. I can't see. Damn it. It was just getting to the good part. Idiot, don't be so loud. Wait, that wasn't me. A hand grabs them from behind, interrupting everything. Ellie hears them. Wait, was that the children? In his mind, he apologizes to Ellie. I knew this would happen if she saw me like this. I am scared. I don't want to be betrayed again, and I don't want to betray Ellie. I'm scared of letting anyone touch my vulnerable side right now. Ellie smiles gently at him. He wonders if the princess ever smiled at him like this. But this world has no intention of letting him rest. Something collapses outside. A fox girl lies unconscious at their door. That IT seems new adventures await our main character.